Hi, this is Steve Walton from Tropic Heating and PatioHeat.com. Today I'm going to look at this preliminary drawing here. So we have a additional or an add-on to this existing patio, and you can see the patio is going to extend out further from the original. And so again, this is preliminary, and I need to clarify a few things, but I thought maybe that this would be a good thing for some of you to also see, so that when you send information over to us, that all the aspects are given so we can make the best possible decision. Now, the customer had originally wanted two of the CD 5024 or the WD 5024 flush mount units inside the ceiling, which is fine. I have no problem with that. However, I believe they're in a rather cold climate, and I would like to see a larger unit up here, the 6,000 watt unit, and I'll show you why in a second. But the other part is this being the existing structure over here on this side, and over here I think this is an existing wall. I would like to see the units in a little bit of a different spot. Right now I have the units centered at 6 feet. 6 feet 4 inches actually, but the problem with that is just the fact that my array is overlapping here just fine, but I'm wasting some heat out here and I'm not hitting inside here. I would like this overlapping to be a little bit less, and then also you can see the angle cast out here is I'm going to call it not as steep as it could be. And if you were sitting over here, let's say, or standing on either side, I know this is going to be a TV wall here, but you're not going to be as comfortable as you would if you're more in the center. So that's kind of my concern about this application. In any case, let's go ahead and look at this. What we have here is we have a flush mount frame. We have the heater itself mounted. I know this is going to be a tongue and groove, so we have this heater is physically mounted at the same elevation as this ceiling here. So it's dropped down whatever this is. I have it at 3/8 right now, but it could be could be a ½ inch, it could be 3/4 of an inch. I'm not quite sure, but whatever that is, there are tabs inside the flush mount frame that allow you to drop it down below or to the same level as the finished ceiling. And also you'd bring the finished ceiling all the way up to a ½ inch to these holes here. You don't want to cover these holes. These are vent holes, and also you need to stay a ½ inch away from it. So if you're going to bring, say, tongue and groove all the way up to the edge, and you had the end cuts over here, you'd want to finish it off. So you want to add whatever your finished material is around the whole side, so you have a nice clean finish look. Let me just take this flush mount frame off for a second. You can see behind the flush mount frame we have 5/8 drywall that encompasses the whole interior of this box. I have this box set up as a 2x8. You need 8 inches of clearance above the heater, so that's why I'm using 2x8. You can use 2x4s. However, you need to make this box internally 8 inches tall. Otherwise, the heater won't fit in there properly. Okay, so that is that. And I'm going to go back to this array here, and I'm going to overlap a 6,000 watt unit, and you can see with the 6,000 watt unit the array comes out a little bit further, and that's why I like this a little bit better. And let's go ahead and put the clearances to combustibles on here below. You can see that, with the 5,000 watt at the edge of the heater out to 18, and with the 6,000 watt to the edge of the heater 18, we're still meeting all the clearances to combustibles. And that's true here with tongue and groove as well. Again, though, the heater needs to be at the same elevation. You can maybe see that there's a gap here, and this is where the 18 inches starts, right at the ceiling height and at the bottom edge of the heater itself. Okay, so that would be the, oops, I don't know how I got that there, but that would be the a comparison of a 6,000 versus a 5,000 inside. I'm going to turn that 6,000 off, and I forgot to throw in the dimensions here real quick. So the ceiling height here is 8'6". Across here is 12, and this is physically 18, but I have it at 1711, so I'm 1 inch off there. Not a big deal. Now what I would like to see is I'm just going to look at this here, and I'm going to move. What I'd like to see is if I could move the heaters inside the ceiling area over here, and that way I'm able to heat up more of this space in here and not waste the heat outside here. So let's see what that move is here real quick. If I move this, let's say 12 inches, that's still not enough. Let's go with the 18. So I have it at 18, and I know the finished ceiling over here is going to be the same as over here, but you do need that a 2x distance at least. So if you could do this, this would be much better. And then you could also take this particular unit and, you know, move it, let's say maybe 12 inches away, so you're at 7 foot distances, and you get a little bit more overlapping here and just a better coverage overall. So anyways, that's just the preliminary example for this application. I'm going to be speaking with this particular customer, and forgive me for my hip roof. I'm doing my best on that. I've got some edges here that aren't finished off properly, but I'm learning on that one. So it looks much better than some of my other previous ones. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application, send your requests to designs@patioheat.com. And if this has helped you in any way, appreciate a thumbs up. We don't advertise, we don't monetize with YouTube, and for that reason, the only way we can get more exposure is by your thumbs up. So I appreciate that very much, and do know that we sell and support this product 100%. So that's something we would love to see you and make a sale to you. Thank you very much. Have a great day.